Hello YouTube, how you doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Man, I've been looking at a lot of statistics and things like that, and based on the economy and things like that, it's basically pointing out that this year, Christmas sales is going to be down. You know, this is like, they think this will be the furthest down it would been since the pandemic. And the reason why I say that, because the economy is tanking right now, and a lot of people don't see it. A lot of people are still on top and they still living a good life, but a lot of people are not. And they're basing it off of that. The people who have the least money are the people who spend the most money. And that's just how it always worked in this country. It's not based on how much you make in this country that, determines the buying power. It's based on how much you spend it. And dude, the poor usually spends a lot of money. They either use, like that year they used their rent money. I remember back in the day when people were Christmas shopping, what they would do is not pay their rent that month and double up the next month. And the landlords had to get on them about that. But now, you try to do that shit now, your rent is like 1,500. The next month is 3,000, bro. No, bro. Like I said, everybody want all of these, exuberant Christmas presents. You want an iPhone, the latest iPhone. You want, pair of Jordans. You want outfits. You want a laptop. You want the latest gaming system. Then get mad when Christmas come, and ain't no food to eat. Dude, where you think all this money is coming from? Like I said before, a lot of people are not aware of how this shit works and how hard their parents and stuff work to provide. Dude, as you getting, the thought press down in concept, I look at it just like this. I've been doing a lot lately. And I've been doing a lot of meditation on things, man. Things that I can't control, I just don't worry about. As far as paying my bills, I've been paying them faithfully, man. Getting that shit down, man. Trying to move away from that. My whole thing is, man, there's so much that I got on my plate that I'm trying to accomplish right now. And you can't take people with you in most places because people are not available to go that far. Some people are only good where they at. When you ask a person, what you're looking for, what you want, and they actually tell you, all they want is this, that's okay. But I want more. I need more. I want more from this life. I want to build more, man. I want to see, where I'm going to go hit, at with this YouTube channel, man. Where I'm going to go with my job, man. If the job situation don't work, if this economy tank and the job market is lost, and the first thing I think, if the job market is lost, YouTube will get lost too. Why? Because it's about control. It's hard to control all these people. They use a religion to control us. And I'm not saying that I don't believe in a higher power. I do. But religion is also used as a way to control people. Work is used as a way of control. You work ever since you turned 18 to like the age of 67 now. They trying to raise it up to 71. How many people even living to be 70 fucking one? Come on, man. I don't even know too many motherfuckers that's 71. I'm just being honest. I might know a few people, man, but in talking with every day, nah. Bro, you look at it just like this, usually around people who are like you, around the same age or somewhat, if they're in your circle, at work, man, I just look at it this way, man. You trying your best to win, not lose. So many people don't want shit. Don't be that person that don't want nothing. A lot of people get out here and they tell you that life is so hard. It is. But you know what? They don't even try. They want you to give it to them. See, that's where I'm like, nah. Giving somebody something is the worst thing you could ever do for them because they'll never appreciate it. Like I said, this world is based on pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. But hell, what happens when you don't have bootstraps or boots? It's hard to pull yourself up. So Somebody said I'm gonna take a drink every time he say you know. Boy, you ass would be drunk as hell. You know? Man, please. Keep on living out here, man. Live your best life. There's always gonna be somebody hating on you, not wanting you to win, telling you can't do something. You gotta tune all those people out. But sometimes when people tell you might want to stop right now and take a breath and reevaluate what you're doing, no, man, I'm going to keep pushing. Man, you killing yourself. No, man, I don't care. I'm going to keep doing it. This is what I do. You be like, all right. That's how I look at anything. All right. Tell them what you think. All right. But fam, till later, peace out.